everyone. Great to see everyone here. I've never been announced with music quite like that, so thanks very much. Thanks very much for Dataiku to inviting us to come be with you today. So my name is John Stowe. I'm the CEO of our Americas, so that means that I look after things like technology, data, AI, and operations across all of our business groups. Prior to that, I was actually the CIO of our asset management business globally, and so I've had a pretty close front row seat to how our organization has evolved across data analytics and into AI, and I want to share some of that story with you today. So first off, a little bit about Macquarie. So we're an innovative global financial services group. We've got a very strong Australian heritage, but we actually do a lot of diverse things. So we are one of the largest investors in infrastructure assets around the world. We're also a major player in the North American energy markets, and we're actually the #1 digital bank back in our home market in Australia. So we have lots and lots and lots of data needs. So everywhere from some of our traders, for whom analyzing weather patterns and understanding solar power generation is critically important, right through to our teams who need to report to our regulators and stakeholders, where obviously control, accuracy, and governance is the name of the game. And so for the past 5 years, we've been using Dataiku across a number of our business groups to help us solve for these goals. More recently, we've also started using large language models, and again, we're very pleased to be able to serve that up to our users in the same familiar interface. So we're using that for doing general purpose chatbots and starting to do some more sophisticated things where the language models are starting to drive process. So with this journey, what were the things that were important to us when we set out on it? It comes down to 3 things. First of all, we really wanted to democratize access, and Dataiku allows us to do that. So it allows us an environment where both our clickers and our coders can work together to create end-to-end solutions for our business problems. And a really good example of that is in our treasury department, where we actually have software engineers sitting alongside financial analysts, working together as a single team to manage our capital and liquidity requirements on a daily basis. Second of all, for us, we wanted something that was going to help us with the plumbing. Right? So we've got lots and lots of data needs. We've got some quite demanding users, particularly amongst our traders. And so therefore, being able to provision data at speed is important to us. And in order to do that, you need to solve for things like authentication. You need to be able to solve for access to the data. You need to be able to solve for audit logging. And having a platform that allows you to do that means that you can provision that sort of stuff at speed. Now, as we've moved into large language models, we've also found that that is invaluable because, again, as you've heard quite a few times today, having the right data combined with the right model is one of the hardest things to be able to serve up a result that's going to be useful and meaningful to our users. The third and final thing that was really important for us was governance that allows us to accelerate. So rather than acting as a handbrake, we wanted a platform that was going to allow us to put all of our policies and controls baked into the platform. And the advantage of that for all of our coders and builders is that now the safe path is the easy path. And that means that they can actually get on and focus on actually building business solutions without having to build all these controls and policies from scratch every time we try to do something. So that, again, has been really, really powerful and invaluable to us. So we've heard a lot about agentic AI today, and we're right near the start of that journey, so we're very much in the design phase. Now, one of the things that we realized early on in that is that this is, as some people have said today, going to be chaos. We know that the agents are going to be prolific. We know that all of our people are going to want to build agents. And so we want to be able to wrap our arms around all of that and make sure that we can govern it, control it, encourage reuse, and best practice and learning. And having a platform that allows us to do that, again, is going to be crucially important. And so, guys, with that, I'm going to say thanks very much for having me and inviting us here today. I've certainly learned a lot, and I'm really looking forward to going on this journey with many of the partners in the room.